It was during yesterday's storms that scaffolding collapsed at a Gaithersburg apartment building while two construction workers were still on it. This was yesterday. Again, this was right in the height of all of this at the Washington Towers condominium on Fields Road. Fire officials say the scaffolding came loose, forcing the workers to break through a window to escape. News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live with more on this incident. You can't make this stuff up, Megan. Talk to us a little bit about, first and foremost, the safety of these two workers.
The two workers are okay, which is amazing when you take a look at this video, but it was a frightening experience. Take a look behind me here. That is the Washingtonian Tower Apartments. You can see that it is a very tall building. Now imagine being 9 stories high on a suspended scaffold like the one that you're seeing up there on the corner of the building. It's like one of those hanging platforms that window washers often use. Imagine standing on that when all of a sudden one of the ropes holding the platform, it breaks. So the whole thing is dangling. Just look at this video. That's what happened to two workers during yesterday's fierce storm. High winds were blowing them from one side of the building around the corner at times, and they were way up there. It happened at around 4 o'clock on Monday when that bad storm was blowing through the Gaithersburg area. Fortunately, a resident up on the 9th floor, she opened her window and the two men crawled inside to safety. Deputy Chief Daniel Ogren with Montgomery County Fire and EMS, he explains what happened.
Well, one of the ropes that held one of the ends of the platform broke loose. So as you can imagine, that side dropped down and it basically became a pendulum. And this was on the corner of the building. And with the winds, it was basically whipping around from the back to the side, from the back to the side. And it was throwing these people around. So it was probably a pretty terrifying sight for anyone who was witnessing it. And meanwhile, you're in the middle of a torrential downpour with, gusts of wind, 30, 40 miles per hour. So it was pretty significant.
And the resident opened the window for him?
That's what I'm told. The resident opened the window for him. I guess she was a little bit surprised to see the two workers banging on her window, but yes.
So a very frightening situation. Fortunately, those workers, they got inside that woman's apartment and they were not hurt. Should also mention that they were wearing safety ropes, so they each had a rope on that was attached to the roof of the apartment complex. So had the entire scaffolding platform fallen to the ground, they would not have fallen, presumably because of those ropes, but they would have been dangling, kind of dangling like spiders until somebody could come and rescue them. But a very, very tense situation there for a while before that woman opened the window and let him inside. Now, what caused this rope to break? Don't know. It happened in the height of the storm, and certainly I'm sure that's something they're going to be investigating. At this point, looking at it today, it does not appear like any work is going on here. Back to you.
I mean, it's terrifying. It's incredible to think the luck, the happenstance that somebody would be home at 4:30 in the afternoon. Maybe it's a work from home situation that I'm sure these guys are so thankful for today. Megan McGrath live for us this morning. Megan, thank you.